And we're going to get to that story in just a moment. But first, South Dakota's new governor, Larry Rhoden, has had his first sit-down interview since becoming governor, and it was with KELOLAND News.
Our Capitol News Bureau reporter Bob Mercer and Dan Santella sat down together with Rhoden in his office at the state capitol this afternoon as his new governorship takes its first steps.
There was a time when newly sworn-in South Dakota Governor Larry Rhoden was in awe to have had an interaction with the governor of South Dakota.
I thought, wow, the governor of South Dakota just held the door open for me so I could get into the Capitol.
That was with former Governor Bill Janklow, but 2025 brings an entirely different era, with the buck now stopping at him. Rhoden describes himself as fairly direct as well as blunt. He says his predecessor in this office, Kristi Noem, might even be more so.
I would say just leadership style, mostly. Politically, we're very aligned. And I think, obviously, the circumstances that we're both in will make our administrations look very different. You know, she developed this national profile, and she used that profile to benefit South Dakota.
And that profile brings with it another difference.
It also kind of, you know, put her in a different trajectory than what I'm going to be on. I don't have to worry about doing Fox News interviews every night.
This week, one of the themes of Rhoden's first public address to the legislature was a call for courtesy in the political arena. How do you foster that civility?
Well, I think the answer is simple. You lead by example. In our office, that's why I held the offer open that I'm going to be easy to find.
And with regard to specific legislation, he lists the state penitentiary's aged condition among his priorities.
I think if the legislators that are still have questions, they need to make a trip to the penitentiary and get the tour that I did.
Rhoden, however, does not share where he stands on another hot-button issue, the use of eminent domain for carbon dioxide pipelines.
For me, I'm going to stay out of the fray till I see what they're coming up with and what hits my desk.
And whichever directions these different discussions take, Rhoden says his attention is on the ongoing legislative session and not any decision about running in 2026 to stay in the governor's office.
I think after session, I'm going to get serious about, you know, making that decision. I think time's getting ripe in the spring, but I want to be single-minded and clear and not have a lot of distractions through session.
In Pierre, Bob Mercer and Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
If you'd like to hear more from Rhoden, we're posting the full interview on KELOLAND.com. We will also dive deeper into the conversation on this week's Inside KELOLAND.